I rise in support of this needs-driven document. The legislation was crafted in a bipartisan manner, with input during 5 days of testimony from the commissioners of our state agencies, deliberations among legislators from both sides of the aisle, and professionals from the Office of Fiscal Analysis and the Office of Policy and Management. I would really like to thank the co-chair of our General Bonding Subcommittee, Representative Betty Bocas, for her leadership and her abiding ethical code of fair play. I'll tell you, working with Representative Bocas is kind of like hanging out with the Energizer Bunny. She never stops. She knows the process, she knows the people, and she knows how to get things done. I'd also like to thank our ranking member, Chris Davis, for handling the final week of negotiations in my absence. This bond bill is a real-time roadmap. It's a blueprint that defines what should be and what could be accomplished with bond funds, both the possible and the probable. The detailed proposals are 85.2% of the 90% debt limit. In 2008, which was the last year that this was done, we swept $400 million from dormant accounts. This year, we swept close to $300 million, and that had been allocated but never authorized and no longer needed. These cuts allowed us to create new bonding initiatives. Competitive grants like Urban Act was increased from $50 million to $70 million, STEEP to $20 million, and the nonprofit fund to $10 million. Funds to encourage regional construction projects were put in place, funds for municipalities to purchase body cameras for law enforcement officials, and to bond across-the-board school security. We were able to produce funds for upgrades in housing for our veterans and for people with disabilities, to improve technology for public health medical records and patient care coordination. And all of this while continuing to curtail earmarks and identify projects that create jobs. Now, I know that our debt burden is high per capita, but I think bonding is a really good way to accomplish projects that are necessary in this economy. This document honors the function of bonding and guides what we feel is reasonable and fiscally responsible. I hope that you will join me in adopting this legislation. Thank you.